Gaga.
Jumanne.
Cheni kwa Eric Bosir.
Ncheriane Evelyn Osero.
Jumatano.
Mche Joseph Mose.
Alhamisi.
Kwa Eric Maube.
Navoigo Ijumaa.
Cheni kwa Eric Bosire.
Neikendi ya gubono nigitabe vuna botambe. Kera lituko liejuma mose.
Nchinkuru kwa Sara Nyarangi Ontita.
Naso kwekura na kwechaka eike.
Ncheriane Evelyn Osero.
Navoigo kurwa Etaya Ijumaa Soli.
Ngonkuru kwa Kefa Nengo Bosire.
Igo tuyariganirie kweneke bunubura bwobo. Nkora babole nagoika asole. Etaya TV uburabu bwagusi.
Etaya TV uburabu bwagusi.
Nogo semeli kwa no mwanchu bibeta television nganda dutwara litiko lyao ligia nene litike liga lya Ijumaa Chinsa Isano Ibere motienyu watatu bako chirune meronke bere naisa na karamanga ndokorekana ime naisiko yagusi kondase county ya Nairobi ntoroje omo was miromo yoso DM osekia magia ODM gikora wana Raila Odinga amana baraibande nigo bare asumusankano asensemeli ya KICC Kenya International Conference Center ekerumurai wense Dr. William Samuel Ruto aikira sensemeli yanene karodrojena nigo baraji kuri kyo kuigwana ko kore mirimo ase ense yeito ya Kenya ntuchukwira sensemeli tumayenga kiagendrede konendengo kwariganio bena inche guikomwele kero tugochikotebani na ntokorekana imena isiko yagusi ekero amange akorekanire ndwaro jikuru asensemeli ya South Mogrango ekera basubati na abanyakinyoro bare kungsanana igoro ya nginore kweni wa sensemeli go sabasubati abatata gedengina anyade ga kweni wa ase ensemeli magikago sekero batagete baterwe kiginga boigondoroche umwana w'imyaka mekanika situ mabaya ase county ya Nairobi ekera gwete ase swimming pool boigo tujikurire na kimosubati yo banyadega kuirana asenka yabo mageka kereo tebakana buna asenke iyo muswati naro netiwe oso tindegetwe karba bugete na no muswati bwenke ko no muswati tkarero nigasioka ekeroro mogoko no moichano asenge korenda yun ko yale terande kano yire kamanyero ko asensemende studio tukwade na Frank Mayunga ko asensemende camera fenumuri ko asensemende transmission korende hayonsi nigo aliganiwe na Ifarinio Sero ko jikukonya somera ninje Brighton Makori. Etaya Chinsa Isano Ibere wono tunya chake korwa se county ya Nairobi asomo bwa Kenya kwanza kunigo balengete gochikobeko kuiwana ni kiamagia ODM murobero gendreta samagajo yemesangirano imeyumo chu Nairobi ose KICC Kenya International Conference Center umurai wense Dr. William Ruto Raila Odinga Kithure Kindiki oyoro mokonyi obumurai wense ngati jabaraibande abange abubayikiranire ose bayikire ase enseme barengete gochigokora ose kero bagochikobeko kubwatana ukwase ensemeyo nyerobuna musangano yo ni gogo chama gigajo maraibo mu bwasimiro moja wa ni Kenya Raila Odinga weta siji county ange ji county 10 kera gosangire birengera lyo korwa saba Kenya boiga karabuna ni gare goja korwe ngana yaye magigajo weta gosikuriye birengera libyo siritkero ni gobare asamaga a KICC tiganko ikioro tumanyana ali agendrete gokorekana sense meyo ekeroto semretuna nigabago chikoriko kuiwana ko koreberemo ase obomo tiga koire goikase umusankano yo gendete gokorekana asensemeya sabare ao bagendete gokwana ase ensemeyo.
We will try to be very quick. I will now want to invite the chairperson of the ODM party to make her very brief remarks.
Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency Dr. William Ruto, Your Excellency, Right Honorable Prime Minister, and my party leader, Raila Amolo Odinga, all protocols observed. Your Excellency, the Deputy President. The unity and stability of this country and the prosperity is not the responsibility of a few. It's the responsibility of all of us as a nation. And while we may have different political persuasions and come from different parts of the country and different schools of thought, nobody can fault unity. Nobody can fault equity. Nobody can fault not leaving anyone behind. Nobody can fault bringing this entire country together and making everybody in this country feel a part of this country. And that is why today this unity effort is appreciated. And I'd like to state it from my own school of thought, that this unity that you have put together today, Your Excellency and my party leader, is not about the two of you. Because Baba here has seen it all. In fact, he has enough for his and all generations. His Excellency the President has sat on all positions. So in my thinking, this unity is for the young people of this country. It's for all of us. It's for the women. It's for the marginalized. It's for those Kenyans who have felt like they have never been part of Kenya because have always been left behind. And let me state in conclusion, as the national chairman of the ODM party, and as I say, the largest party south of Sahara and north of River Limpopo, the ODM party, our party leader, and on behalf of this party, officials and members across the country, all 47 branches, we are behind this unity, we are behind this agreement, we will support it, we will support the broad-based arrangement, na tuko pamoja mpaka mwisho. Asante and God bless Kenya.
Thank you, Governor Wanga. It's now my pleasure to invite my party chair and the governor for Embu, Honorable Sisi Limbarire, on stage.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, who is also the party leader of the UDA party, Your Excellency, Right Honorable Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga, who is also the party leader of the ODM party, our Deputy President, all protocols observed. It is a great pleasure to be part of this historic event. I want to begin by saying that today we are reminded yet again that the nation will always remain bigger than our individual and party interests. That indeed, at no time will our individual and party interests become more important than those of the nation. I am happy that today, after a lot of rumors in the media, we are not signing an agreement behind closed doors in some private space. I'm also happy that it has taken serious consultations through the party structures to get to where we are. I'm equally happy that we have not signed a document that remains a secret to the people who we represent and who matter most. Today, Kenyans know what we have signed up to. Today, we are not signing to sharing positions. We are signing to issues that affect our people. So, we have today told the people of Kenya that it is not about positions, that actually the issues that have been bedeviling this country are the most critical issues that should bring us together. But more importantly, this signing for me means a lot. Because what does it mean to me? That going forward, we are no longer going to organize our politics at the regional level. We are no longer going to organize our politics at the tribal level. We are going to organize our politics around issues that affect our people. And therefore, this indeed is a great moment. I want to really congratulate the two party leaders, because you could have decided to stick to your hardline positions and decide you are the tough guys, but you realized how important your decisions are to the nation. To the politicians out there who are still stuck to regionalism, we are telling them nationalism is bigger than regionalism. To the leaders out there that believe belonging to the minority means you have no voice, we are telling you today, the minority too have a voice in this great nation. To the leaders out there who continue to draw us back to where we come from, we are telling them we are moving forward as one united Kenya. Long live Kenya, long live the ODM party, and long live the UDA party. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Our party chair. Is now my honor to invite the acting party leader of ODM and governor for Kisumu, Professor Anyang' Nyong'o, who I also fondly refer to as old boy, not because he's older than me, but because we went to the same school.
It is called the Alliance High School. For those who do not know. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Hallelujah. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the President, William Samoei Ruto, and my party leader, Right Honorable Amolo Odinga. I will not say much. The two ladies have said it all. But there is a Christian saying that goes that once to every man and nation comes a moment to decide. Then it is the brave man chooses while the coward stands aside. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. We see here two brave men who at this point in time in Kenya's history have decided to make an important decision. We must pray for them. It is not going to be easy. Your bed is not made of roses. It is made of thorns. And the thorns are these people here. Not you individually, but you as a collective. Why? Because this decision is going to lead to a lot of demands. Because it might produce results. And those results will not be easy to produce. And therefore I'm saying here that it's us collectively who are present here today to witness this great occasion, to go out there and support the two brave men. Once to every man and nation comes a moment to decide. Then it is the brave man chooses while the coward stands aside. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Governor Nyong'o. Your Excellencies, that is it in terms of our party chairs and our party leaders, and mine now just to invite our deputy party leader and deputy president to invite you and take over as MC from now onwards. And Your Excellency, as you have been told, this framework for cooperation is a cooperation not just for the unity of our country, but also to synergize.
Na niga sitetubu gimabwaye na kweni wali tukulia chumaine ike ye kuira na inkamwa abo abuo igoro marogoba korengana amone ya mateyo nigo bateruna nigo ba nyorete jiroboti buna nigo asiretubu gimabwaye chinse motiake anja hase abekirengendu korende nigo basoge bago setwe no kuira na nigo bago setwe no kuira na kwaye ase enka yabo abuo marogoba ayo onsi nigaenda dokora kwa sensemeyo kana kikengese umuriki witukonele yasunyanja hatumire kwa sensemeyo yekenyero kyabo tingi yera sensemo yake babe wodi ya Chicago warabu.
Ni liswaro no yomogoi. Anonka oyo mintu ni gasire tenje ngamubwate. Umwana twanyate report ngosirire. Tukatuma abantu babiri bakagenda komorora mocheri. Bakatotebine ruyu. Woro rende tukagenda gusugurika nka. Tukakore miruberio. Tukakora tukagenda rende tukamureta. Agaja tukamutindika. Wono ina ya nenga na hiyo. Tari yani obongo bwaye koranga mbori buya mono na beto gonjo kasini. Yorogendo rwaya akogenda tari gote imuntu ngasago jingangai. Tugisoke twanyorochire.
Asa marie tangwiri tanyaera nyamete. Oyo nyagokuna ando bokire no mwana one garo mwana mumuro minto. Wono no gokumio konene. Njoma ete gon kumeti pakana kumeti ngeki nyaboke bono gose no mungao. Baka yani nkora mulige no ngo na gonjo kana na bongo na nara mulige nyaboke bono. Wana kare report ya chete lituko lyangeli ya Ramisi. Ali report ya chete nganyaboko kwerere giancha. Wono togachamo togaikaransa mune family tokabwanta tokachanga ibesa bikego togatuma abantu babere. Kera twatuma abantu babere mbaige toro bagatoletere report. Bagatebi omane nyaboke. Kibanda tebi omane nyaboke rende nande tokaira namo tokabeke metwamo okiagera twatebe tunyaboka akwete tala 27 Disemba. Tala 27 Disemba na neri twanteme tiguchi arenge tala 26 igomo igweta matuka ina arenga. Tali metie nyebere.
Noroboti rore romogo kwa sabande na noroboti rora moichano ya sabande kogera rende na matanga na betabu gabanya kenyoro mbasa ngiri dijibese bakanda bakonya gosira korwase mojeri akaini wabantu bakalira bono nanjina makwebori na ekero kurarira ukwara manyoyo kolera gosenere usenge anjakari ayons non tebye karoto go chikokora katoska bosio mwana bwe miaka 10 ni gasityo bugima bwaye as swimming pool ensemo ya Kamuru imeyo mocho Nairobi ni gego tebekana buno mwana oyoni go bagende kurwa osini go bagenda kurwa ikanisa umuroberi boko kora social Sunday kurwa sekansa Kamuru sidie asena nyina bo mwana oyo ataro chikanete buna agwete amache ayume boigo nige amate yaye mwana oyendete kuichandega kurwa ikyo asiboigo mochiwa busabwe bintu bitutanaine ase county ya Nairobi Geoffrey Musiria nere agikeire na gutume ngora yaye gochase amate yo asiboigo atebiro botuki gokorwa igoro yingane yanyarake gokora kana senseme ya mwana oyo asire bugima bwaye
Ronde ga Kamulu kuombolesa na familia abayibori ba patience kwamboka omwana oyo kwerete se swimming pool ngai ga Kamulu ekoro ku Kamulu Kids Play Park omwana agacha kwa kontimbu for the first day swimming pool eyo tebwat life savers tebwat bantu bali bakolenda abana omwana agatoka depend asirete akwere toro kawe kunyagitari bakaira tugo confirm no mwana na moyare osakwete aseigo family ya patience omwana oyo osire tororo bairu postmortem report bakareport police station na bado swimming pool yo endere to operate abana bande bane to kore tuoro gwa kontimbu bara base usire rororo okoba mbabegeti safety mechanisms, safety measures when sure mna abana bali bagocha kwa kororo ntimbu mbaba sagosira asegege ntongo saba omo CS yo Kamulu police station na lisi yayo bakore bwango ende bakore investigation bali baete negligence ase swimming pool yo baise wabwatu ende ba ikuko tini tonyore justice yo mwana yo omo kia bwete ka gosira omwana we miaka 10 asege ntutogo sabankeli na government agencies ya moving with speed bakora investigation na ande stop operation chi swimming pool kyara bono ngochire gusiria abana abange abo bagocha gokwera ororo nahandi tochigutwara other problems same as the one now we are facing yo mwana igo itosirire toro
asa na batakeira cie because sinarigereria omwana no tanya gwa kontimbu nyone ritukerimo ekera gotoka ali past a deep end agotoka a deep end anyway ninkumeti ningi chanete because no gokumia konene kurusia omwana ore 10 years old omwana orenge risori anete brightest asa mwana abana bane omwana nene ari gwetogeri na rumuise ko monene ere nkurangeri mama ominto rio ngigorete lakini omwana oyekere ntamuro chibono iga na bankumeti
ayuna rotwa kwarganiria jinsi jiga kurende ndagete koira goikasa magacha ke ICC county area Nairobi asendo chumura iwomo wasimiro moja rira morodinga nero iruribaga atuigunga kya gukwana ekaroji kya magia ODM bono nigoge kale kubwatana Kenya Kwanza asokubekana osokubwatana asomeremo yochiko kwa usibaba itkandra framework agreement tiangwiri goikasa nsemeyo ekaroji na rira morodinga nero gukwana goikaboniga maikwereri muraibuense edinde tumanyenga kiba go sign agreement iyo kone tiangwa kerembia so kwenda kuriri ta television nero bro gusinga kerebonsi bali bakwene kine merobiri yago chere asinjira yobikiranu kwa niaba ya bonsi ndoke Brighton Makori.
On the continental platform for the position of the chair of the African Union. Some people ask me why did I decide to run for that position? And I say that I was approached by senior leaders on the continent who, when they saw that that position was becoming vacant, they needed somebody with a Pan-Africanist ideology to go and try to set that movement into the right path so that it can achieve the objectives for which the founding fathers formed it. So they then sent the former Nigerian president, President Obasanjo, to me to come and persuade me to run. And after a lot of soul searching, I made a decision. And some of you will have seen me with President Obasanjo on my side when I announced that I was going to run for the position of African Union chair. I did not expect to be supported by the Kenya government. But out of blues, President Ruto announced that he will support my candidature. I thought this is a better way to get rid of him. Good riddance. I would say that in respect of the motives, he actually was genuine because he followed that announcement by giving full support to my candidature. As you know, you cannot run for the chair of African Union without being sponsored by your home government. You cannot just sit somewhere there and say, Mimi, Professor Kithure Kindiki, I want to be a chairman of African Union. You will not even be seen. Your name must be presented by a government official through the embassy of Kenya in Addis Ababa. And this they did. And not only that, they put also the machinery behind my campaign. And Mr. President Ruto himself called various presidents and made appointments for me, and also persuaded them to support my candidature. He himself invited the president from East Africa, here in Nairobi, to basically adopt me as a candidate for the Eastern region. And this they did. So Kenyan ambassadors in all those foreign countries were also informed and that they would support my candidature. And whenever I went to, they received me at the airport, took me to the hotels, and also took me to meet with the president. I was able to meet more than 40 presidents on the continent. I traveled Africa from east to west, south to north, like never before. As you know that I have been the high representative of the AU on issues of infrastructure. So I'm not actually strange to these issues, to the continent. But it gave me a better opportunity to now understand problems facing many African countries firsthand from the leadership of the continent. As you know that our continent has suffered seriously from innovations from outside. First was the slave trade that took so many of able manpower across the shores to go and work in the building of Americas, both North America and South America. Some were taken to Arabia, some were incarcerated there and died there. So that was the first. Then came colonialism, where they went and set somewhere in Berlin and partitioned Africa according to their interests. British, French, Italian, Portuguese, and so on and so forth. So Africa has suffered seriously. That was colonialism. Then when Africans fought for independence, they granted it, but it was a flag. But then there was also neo-colonialism that came about, and Africa has continued to be marginalized. So I saw this and came up with a program of how we were going to deal with these issues. We campaigned strongly, and we went to Addis Ababa quite confident of victory. Before I went there, the women here, Orange women in Nairobi, organized a prayer meeting for me in Bomas of Kenya. And they prayed for my success. And I told them that they were only going to do two outcomes in Addis. One, we would win, in which case we would have succeeded. The other one, we would lose, but we would also have succeeded. Because I told them why, we will come back home. So east and or west, home is west. So we are here. So when I came back, I went to meet with the president in Mombasa to thank him for the support that the government had given me during that campaign. And he was, of course, very gracious. And at that time, I found when the two teams from the parties had worked out on some documents that they wanted to be signed, I told him I cannot sign the document until I've consulted our people, my people. So it took time. From that time, I went to Kisumu. I met with the professor. I met with leadership and elders in Kisumu. I went to Siaya. I went to Migori. I went to Homa Bay. I went to Busia, where I met with all the leadership from all the 5 counties in Western. Then I went to the coast. I was in Mombasa. I was in Malindi, in Kilifi. I was in Kwale. I came back. I went to Wajir. I came back. Yesterday I was in Kisii. I was in Narok. I was in Nairobi, here in this same building here with leadership of Nairobi. That is what you call random sampling. And I think I managed